to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Ball is teed up. Zane Gonzalez to do the honors. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Tyler Scott now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders are hauled down on the return at the 45-yard line. There it is, partner. Tough to resist starting the game with a deep shot. I know you know that. It is aggressive, but also very high risk, high reward.
It is, Kate, and you know as an offensive player, especially as a quarterback, you go to bed that night, these plays are scripted. You're going to come out, you're going to take a shot. There you got to show a little restraint. If it's not there and that defense has the awareness they just did, boy, you got to be real careful to not give them an opportunity to do what they just did and make a huge play defensively.
Daniels on first down. Complete. It's McLaurin. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense in the hurry up here. On first down, here's Daniels. And oh, he got it! Interception! Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears have it with 99 yards to go. They're at the 1.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Williams to throw on first. That's into the hands of Moore. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. All right, here we go, second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Let's go.
At the 6-yard line.
Warriors 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Able to get it to Moore. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He's got it deep downfield. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Williams on the play action. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Brings up second and
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Set, Buffalo 18. Go.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Moore's got it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down, Williams. That throw finds Komet. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Here we go, set.
Running it after the penalty. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So we saw dueling interceptions in a turnover-laden first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Headed out right. Has it down close. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact.
And in for the Chicago touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First and 10, around to Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense up to the line fast. Second and 1. Ertz reels it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And in motion, out of the slot. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Get it. Let go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. It's the Commanders. Looking at 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Ready?
To throw, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
Seibert's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
He fields it from the 8. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Ready? Last name 19. Ready?
Off the play fake, Williams. He puts some power on a deep one left. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Commanders get it back, and they're going to be set up at the 23.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. From the 28. Got Sinnott. It's complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Robinson on the inside give. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. 2nd and 3 now. From the 42. Buys time, rolling right. He's on the move. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
3rd and short, Daniels. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down, ball at the 36. From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So on now is Austin Seibert for the Commanders' field goal. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And this will remain a 4-point game.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. A final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
7, Commanders 3.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Crack all 80. Come on, come on.
And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Fix the Eagles! Go!
Trying again following the sack. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
Gotta be lying! Ready!
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Chased out to his right. Intercepted in the end zone. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now thrown in the direction of DJ Moore. And now it's second down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many.
He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
On second down, Robinson. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Javon Dexter escorted into the ground. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
He connects downfield on 4. Working quickly here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
17 yards. And the Washington first down.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. Oh, he lost the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
On the ready.
They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
19.
Throwing now, Daniels. Has a man, it's Ertz. This is ahead for about 5. That was Montez Sweat who took it. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Get it. Ready, ready.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
50 yards attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. He's out in the clear. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Williams to throw on first. Komet brings it in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. Dragon 60.
Running with Swift out of the gun. A lot of grass ahead. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
70 Ranger. Buffalo 18. Go.
Swift. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears have taken the lead late. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. getting set. Big moment coming as they go for two.
Here we go, set.
Setting up to pass. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted.
That keeps the score. Bears 13, Commanders 8. Cairo Santos to kick off
Santos
the
has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Hurry.
The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Complete. It's McLaurin. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
Past the 60. Past the 60.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Here he is to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll look to throw it. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate,
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter.
16, Bears 13.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Returning it from the 16. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Williams on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And there was no easy enough.